Everyone, welcome to lesson 4 of the week. I hope you're all well and are enjoying the sunshine. Thank you for sending your work in. I've been so impressed with your lovely potions, and look out for the shout out video at the end of the week, and you may see your potion appear on there because the work you sent in yesterday was absolutely brilliant. So let's get on with today's lesson. Minimize me. Today's date is the 25th of June 2020. It's a Thursday, and the NI is to solve subtraction problems with capacity. And you'll need a pencil, a ruler, and a piece of paper before we get started. So make sure you've got them in front of you, and we can make a start. Number talk. Here we have a part whole model. What are the different possibilities? So you have a litre in here. What are the different possibilities? Pause the video and have a go. So in these two circles here, you could put any two amounts which add up to make a litre. So an example could be 500 millilitres and 500 millilitres, both add up to equal a litre. It could be 100 millilitres and 900 millilitres, that would also work. It could be 150 millilitres and 850 millilitres. So jot a couple down or figures down that you think that could go in there. Good job. So today we learn how to subtract volume. So what do we need to know? Think about what we need to know before we can subtract volume confidently. We need to know a few facts about volume. What are those facts? So one fact we need to know is how many millilitres make a litre. And you should all know this by now. 1,000 millilitres make 1 litre. Good job for those of you who remember it. So if 1,000 millilitres equal 1 litre, how can I represent this using base 10? How would you represent 1 litre using our deans? And similar to last week's lesson, the cube with 1,000 ones in it represents 1 litre. Okay, good. So which bottle holds more? The bottle that has 1 litre in it, or the bottle that has 500 millilitres in it? Which bottle holds more? Now, the bottle that holds a litre in it has, in reality, 1,000 millilitres. So therefore, this bottle holds more because 1,000 millilitres, which is the same as a litre, is more than 500 millilitres. And here we go. So like I did last week, I'm going to put down what these values, these fractions are equivalent to in terms of millilitres. So 1 litre is equivalent to how many millilitres? Just pause the video and have a go at writing down what these are equivalent to, equal to in terms of millilitres. So hopefully you wrote down and know that 1 litre is equal to 1,000 millilitres. Half a litre is equal to 500 millilitres. A quarter of a litre is equal to 250 millilitres. And 3/4 of a litre is equal to, 750 millilitres. Some big bright red letters. So during the lesson, when you're doing your task, if you can't remember how to convert fractions into millilitres, just come back to this page and we can use it to help you. I'm going to put this a bit like this. There you go. Okay, good job. Right, so which equation? You have 2 equations here. Which one is the easiest to solve and why? So have a think which one is easier to solve. Why don't you answer both of them and you can decide. So this one up here is the easier one to solve because both the numbers here have the minuend and the subtrahend are in millilitres, aren't they? So it's easier for you just to take, okay, 800, take away 250, that's fine, we know what that is. That is 550 millilitres. Whereas with this one, 2 litres take away 750 millilitres is trickier because litres and millilitres are two different units of measurement. So what we have to do is to put a line through 2 litres and change it to millilitres. So 2 litres is the same as 2,000 millilitres. So 2,000 millilitres take away 750 millilitres is an easier question to solve. We know that it's 1,250 millilitres is the answer. Good job, guys. Okay, so here we're using our Deans to solve this question. So 4 litres and 400 millilitres take away 2 litres and 250 millilitres, represented like this in our place value column method. So yeah, 4 litres and 400 millilitres take away 2 litres and 250 millilitres. As always, we always start with this column first, okay? So 400 millilitres take away 250 millilitres equals 150 millilitres, and 4 litres take away 2 litres equals 4, oh no, it's not 4, it's 2 litres. The answer here is 2 litres and 150 millilitres. Let's do another example. 5 litres and 420 millilitres take away 5 litres and 220 millilitres. So I've put all the Deans base 10 in the correct columns, and as always we start with the millilitres column first. So 420 millilitres take away 220 millilitres leaves us with 200 millilitres, and 5 litres take away 5 litres leaves us with 0. Okay, the answer to this question is 200 millilitres. Now, how would you work this out here? What would be the easiest way for you to work out 3/4 of a litre take away 1/4 of a litre plus 1 litre? The best way to work this out would be to convert these figures into millilitres. So 3/4 of a litre we know is 750 millilitres. Take away 1/4, which is 250 millilitres, and then add 1,000 millilitres equals what? So 750 millilitres take away 250 millilitres equals 500 millilitres. Add on 1,000 millilitres, it becomes 1,500 millilitres, or 1,500 millilitres is the same as 1 litre and 500 millilitres. Those of you got that right, well done. Now, using our part-whole model again, right? So you remember from when we did this last week, and we're doing it here, the number here, this is the sum of the add-ins that come out of it. So 350 plus something equals 650 millilitres. What number sentence can you write to work out the missing figure? So you would say 650 millilitres, take away 350 millilitres, leaves with 300. The missing figure here is 300, and you can check by using the inverse. If you add 300 and 350 millilitres, it does actually equal 650 millilitres. So now try this example. What is the missing volume? Which number sentence do we need to use? It's 900 millilitres, take away 445, and the answer is 455 millilitres, and that goes there. How about this example? So in these two circles can go any two numbers that you can add that add up to make 750 millilitres. So for example, it could be 50 millilitres and 700 millilitres. When you add them together, they equal 750. So there can be lots of possibilities. See if you can get at least five pairs of numbers that can go in these two circles. Good luck. Now, the bar model is similar to the part whole model because this is number at the top, the bar that goes right across is like the circle, the big circle at the top, and these two are the addends. So what's the missing number here? What calculation do we need to carry out? Pause the video and have a go. So the calculation is 560 take away 480, which gives 80 milliliters. So 80 milliliters, oh, it's hidden away again, goes in there. Good job, guys. And here's another example. So try this. I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to go through the answer in a second. Pause the video, have a go. Number sentences, 920 take away 500, which leaves you with 420 milliliters. And if you think about it, 500 plus 420 gives you 920. And another one for you to do. So it's 1500 take away 250 equals 1250 milliliters. And that is what goes in that box there. Good job. Danny is here. So Danny the dog says that when measuring liquid, volume can be more than capacity. Do you agree with Danny? And really what Danny's been doing this week is really trying to make sure you understand the difference between capacity and volume. So is Danny right when he says that volume can be more than the capacity of any jug or container? Remember to answer 4 questions. I agree with Danny Dog because, or I disagree with Danny Dog because. So Danny is wrong. That's the 3rd time this week he's not having a great week, is he? Now, as an example, if I draw a rectangle here for you, let's say this is a container, okay? We remember the capacity of that container is the maximum amount of liquid it can hold. So let's say that the maximum liquid that this can hold is up here is 1 litre. So the capacity of this, i.e. when it's completely full, is 1 litre. Is it possible for the volume to be 1 litre and 500 millilitres? Well, no, it's not, because this container cannot hold more than 1 litre. So Danny Dog is wrong. The volume can never be more than the capacity. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that most of you got that right. Let's move on. So now it's time to please complete your tasks. Don't forget to take a picture of your work and email it to me at year3@grange.harrow.sch.uk. And when you go onto the Grange website, the online learning tab, and year 3, you'll see your task under math task 25.06.2020, and you'll come up with this. Task 1 shows you a pair of 2 jugs, and what they want you to do is subtract the correct volume of water and draw the new level of water. Okay, so this one says, for example, jug 2 contains 10 milliliters less than jug 1. So this is jug 1 here. You have to work out how much water there would be in there if there was 10 milliliters less. Subtract the amount that's in there by 10 and then draw the new level in over there. So you've got quite a few of those to do. Task 2 says the capacity of a fish bowl is 7 litres and 650 milliliters. I pour 5 litres of water out of the bowl. Show how much water is left using the measuring jugs. So you can show how much water is left. You can use the measuring jugs to help you. And finally, task 3 is what we did at the end of the lesson today, which is complete these bar models with the correct figures. And that's it. So go back to my smartboard. Fancy a task, a challenge? Here it is. True or false? 3/4 of a litre plus 1/4 of a litre is the same as, is equal to 1/2 a litre plus 400 millilitres. So true or false? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Can't wait to see your work, and I'll be back tomorrow with our quiz. Take care. Bye.